Hey, what's up guys, this is zzirGrizz. I'll be going over a crash tutorial with you today with the help of Dude I'm Godly and Waffle RG. Just be showing you some throwing knife spots, a couple Simtech spots and wall bangs. Definitely some good things to know on this map. Be starting off here, kind of explain a little bit of domination, how I run in domination. Of course this would be C flag dom. In between your two pieces of the helicopter here would be B flag dom. And then over here in between these two buildings in the car would be A flag domination. So when we spawn at C, this is what we'll usually do. We'll of course rush, grab C and B as fast as possible. We're going to choke off triple alley here is what a lot of people call it, because there's a spawn point inside the garage. There's also a spawn point down here. There's a cutout in the alley, long alley as we call it. So we'll cut that off. And there's also a spawn point inside the house, obviously. So we're going to be showing you different ways to take out campers inside that house later on. But those are definitely the three choke points you want to have: is long alley, triple alley in the center. Okay, so the first throwing knife spot is from C to A right off the bat, up against the cement fortification here. Your throwing knife on the edge of that cloud, it's just a run jump throw. You're going to notice this is going to go over to A flag domination, skipping off the roof. So this is harder to pull off in ground war because obviously they're going to cap the flag faster, but it also they bunch up and bounce off each other, so there's a good chance you can get them right off the start. Next throwing knife spot is the reverse from A to C flag domination. Simple throwing knife off the start. You're going to just jump throw over the top of this satellite before you hit the car. And you're going to notice this one does not bounce off a building. This one actually goes straight down. You don't want to overthrow. It's really easy to overthrow this throwing knife. But as you can see in the kill cam, you can underthrow it too. So it's just one of those things you got to get used to, but it's a nice throwing knife. This one, I use this off the bat a lot in search and destroy and domination. Come up to this post, prone out, strafe to the right till you fall off, and then come back up on top of it. Look straight up. Throw your throwing knife in between those the far right and the center antennas, and you're going to notice there's this camp spot everybody goes to behind the partial wall. I'm just going to take him out right behind the wall. Again, you can use that in search or domination, probably even team deathmatch. This next throwing knife spot is what I was talking about earlier, how to take out a guy. A lot of people will sit up in that building up there, camping with noob tubes, trying to get their kill streaks. So you're just going to hop on this little wall. You're going to look at the left and the center tip of that post, put your bottom crosshair in between those two, just up off the top a little ways, throw your throwing knife. And you'll see in the kill cam that this is going to go into the middle of the center door and take people out. Let's say if they were camping up top, or they were just noob tubing with one-man army if you had them in a spawn trap. I use that a lot. Okay, next thing I'm going to show you guys is a throwing knife spot to B flag domination. It's pretty simple. All you got to do is pretty much stand right where C flag domination is. Maybe just a foot or two back. Throw your throwing knife straight up, and this will land right on top of B flag. And I believe right after this I'll be showing you the reverse too. But again, simple throwing knife, straight up over the top. If they're inside the helicopter, it's not going to hit them. But just one of those nice throwing knife saves. Yeah, here we go. This is a reverse. The only difference is here you're going to see a little kind of a hump on the ground right before you actually go down into B flag. So you want to stand right on that incline, throw your throwing knife straight up towards C flag domination, and that'll land right on top of the flag. Again, this is what I was talking about from the reverse. You may want to be like, a foot or two back from the actual flag for it to land right on the flag, but again, straight up throwing knife. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is a noob tube bounce, which is something we found actually when we were doing the tutorial. We didn't mean to do this, but we found it, so whatever. You're going to pull out your noob tube, go up to this palm tree in the brick wall, and you're going to come down to the third mortar joint. shoot your noob tube, and it'll land right on top of the guy if he would be camping on the balcony. Again, this would be just kind of a cool little kill cam for search and destroy or something like that, or completely embarrassing if you were camping. But we just thought it looked cool, so I thought I'd throw it in. Okay, next thing I'm going to show you is a Simtech spot for B flag domination. A lot of times you'll spawn in this alley if you've got B and C. All you're going to do is put yourself behind this barrel, and you can go anywhere from the center of these, like the center of the two middle limbs to the bottom of the center two limbs to throw your Simtechs, and it'll still kill them on B flag domination. So you'll see this here in the kill cam. I'm going probably about 2/3 of the way down the bottom in between the two limb sets. So, okay, next I'm going to show you is a Simtech spot for this roof here, over the workshop. Pretty simple little Simtechs. Come up to the port window on the side of the helicopter, and you're going to throw right off the tip of that fin sticking up, and that's going to take them out on top of the roof. I use this a lot. If we get them in a spawn trap at A and they get out long alley, a lot of times they'll head straight up for that roof, and you got a nade spot for it. Okay, the next Simtech spot is for the triple alley. If you got a big red cluster in there, all you're going to got to do is prone out in front of this little blade here. Go straight up on the right side of the left windows and chuck your Simtech straight up, proned out. If you want, you can just look at the red dot. I always use the right side of the left window because it's just a lot more accurate than using the red dot. But okay, this next nade spot, you see me use this on some of my COD 4 montages. It is for the top of the steps if people are playing the Blue Room game. You can come over here with a regular frag nade, wedge yourself in the corner, look at the chairs, go straight up from the chairs. Again, you're wedged in the corner in between the wall and the refrigerator. Throw your regular frag nade, and it'll land right at the top of the steps. If you don't have frag nades, this is still good to use. If you have stun grenades, you can still chuck your stun grenades before you make that rush up the steps, and have them all stunned for a nice spray or whatever.
Search and destroy.
Okay, this next thing I'm going to show you is a bomb site save. If you're planting the bomb on the outside of A, you can shoot through this wood right here. Just come down a little bit off the window, obviously to the left of A, wherever you plant the bomb, and you can just wall bang them straight through that wood. It's pretty much paper, so it doesn't take much to drop them.
Search and destroy.
Okay, so this is basically just where you're going to want to shoot. This is where you're going to want to shoot to hit the guys coming into Blue Room down the alley. You want to come out 5 feet off of the chopper. You don't want to be right up on it. And you're going to want to come up from that first window pane in the center bottom and shoot just right above that first panel break. And that'll hit them dead center coming down the alley. And the last thing we wanted to show, because the throwing knife and storm was actually done in a ranked match, we decided to make this throwing knife spot for search and destroy. Basically all you're going to want to do is come down here. You're going to want to line up your window with the wall of the building, so you can just see a little bit of brown. And you're going to see 2 of the posts sticking out here. You're going to want to pull your throwing knife out and put your crosshairs on the left side of the wire in the center of that gap between the 2 posts. And again, this will be for a throwing knife save to the B bomb site on the back side. You'll see it here in a replay. So if you hit this throwing knife in a ranked match, make sure you send me a message on YouTube, and I will comment on it, because that is a dirty ass throwing knife. So that's about it. I will see you guys next time.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter. There you'll find the latest updates from our premier directors and the Machinima Respawn team.